Hi, welcome back to English 111 Online. This week we're finishing up the rhetorical analysis essay. We've been working on this for 4 weeks now, and we're ready to turn in this week our final copy of this essay. So I'm going to ask you not to ask me for any kind of extension. We've been working on this for 4 weeks, and so you should not need an extension on this. You just need to get it done before midnight on October 6th and turned in on the Turnitin link. So there is a document this week that might be helpful to you in addition to your feedback that you got from Smart Thinking last week. And what we got from Smart Thinking last week should be something that you can apply to your essay to make your essay even better. If there's something in the Smart Thinking feedback that you think the tutor that misunderstood what we were trying to do or is asking you to do something that I did not ask you to do, then it's okay to just ignore the tutor's advice. But if the tutor says your thesis statement is not clear, you need a topic sentence to explain what the paragraph is going to be about, your introduction needs building a little more, your conclusion needs to be shortened. I actually had a student tell me that this week. So whatever they give you, look at it and see if it improves your essay. And if it does, then by all means go ahead and make those corrections. But in addition to that, there's this document that is titled Rhetorical Analysis Essay Outline First Revision. Go back and look at that and see if there's anything that you have here that will be helpful to you when you're working on this. So this says, read your rough draft to make sure that everything makes sense and that it is spelled correctly. You'll be surprised at how many mistakes you can find if you read it to yourself. Sometimes we don't see those things. There's a second page of this document that shows you in shapes, just to remind you, your introduction needs to have a hook. You need to introduce your title and author and a brief summary of what the essay that you're writing about is about. And then in your thesis statement, you mention your rhetorical devices. In the body of the essay, you have a topic sentence, the definition of the rhetorical device you're talking about, some examples from the text. One is good, but two would make it even better. And then your commentary about that, your explanation of why you chose those devices from the article, or those examples of the device from the article. And you do that for each of your body paragraphs. And then for your conclusion, it's the other direction of the triangle, where you start with a summary of or a rephrased thesis statement, not in exact same words as your thesis statement, but it still needs to say the same thing as your thesis statement. A summary or reminder, a good word is reminder, of the rhetorical devices that you discussed in your essay, and then ending on a general statement related to your topic, but something that just broadens it out, gives your reader one thing to think about. Then, in addition to that, this breaks it down paragraph by paragraph. This is what your introduction should be. This is how you could state your introduction to your reader and your of the author, and the title to your reader, because remember, the person reading your essay has not read what you've read. You've got to explain it to them. Goes through with the thesis statement. Here's a way to state your thesis statement. But your information, even if you don't use the pattern or the template that I gave you, you need to have that same information. It goes through your body paragraphs. It goes through reminding you to ice your quotations, to use the quote-pair-punk on it. And it goes all the way through your conclusion, which to restate your thesis, not word for word, um, but in words that mean the same thing as your thesis, and then remind your reader of those rhetorical devices that you talked about, and then end it on a broad statement at the end, still related to your topic, but something to give the reader something to think about. This essay will also be graded for mechanical and grammatical errors and typographical errors, so type carefully, try to find your mistakes, and also for your MLA format, including your works cited page, your Times New Roman 12-point font, double line spacing, your heading on the first page only over on the left side that has your name, my name, the course name, and the date, and the page number on each page that you insert the page number and then add your last name in front of the number so that your pages are numbered like Lee 1, Lee 2, Lee 3. Remember your title, don't forget a title. I didn't cover that in this document, but don't forget to put a title on your essay. All right, so once you get your essay as good as you possibly can, then you'll be ready to submit it on this Turnitin link no later than midnight or 23:59 on Sunday, October 6th. So this will give you 4 weeks to work on this. So again, I'm going to ask you, please don't ask me for an extension, just get it done in time. October 6th. Next week, we're going to be taking a look at the midterm assessment, and I'll be showing you how that's going to work before you actually have to take the midterm assessment. So work hard this week, get your essay polished up. This does count 15% of your grade, and I trust that everybody's going to have a really great grade for this. All righty, I'll see you next time.